stadium. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game.
And the Trojans will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Indiana's offense will take the field first. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Bruckmeyer. This is nothing but a good-on-good matchup. Big-time offense, elite defense. It ought to be fun. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Right side, it's Richard. Could not make his way to the corner. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's shot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snags it over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So USC's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that can be frustrating for a defense sometimes, man. You get the stop, you force the punt, and then your offense gives it right back. It's frustrating, but you got to be able to handle those ebbs and flows, the roller coaster ride. When your offense puts you in a bad spot like they did here, you have to be able to answer.
Great place to start for this offense. From the red zone, it's Richard. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Red pass, it's complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He wants to throw it. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides to the back. He's past the sticks. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Here's Holstein to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Holstein unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Holstein on the play fake. Here comes the heat. Complete. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Throwing, Holstein. That's caught. It's Barber. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Back to pass, it's Holstein. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Hands it off on the counter. On the stop. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Turns it upfield. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Out wide right, it's Barker. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. He'll throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Hits inside. It's Richard. Runs through the tackle. Stopped right there. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Right side, it's Chandler. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. Second and 10 here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Third down, they need 12. And after one period of play, let's take a look at the start for these 2 wide receivers. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive. Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Turns up, it's Chandler. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in, let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Richard. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Lets it fly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Richard. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Richard. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Working the ground game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They go play action with Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side is Bowman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Eli spinning it again. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Out wide left, it's shot. He steps out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, it's Richard. They put the brakes on it. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch at the 45. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll move the wide receiver. Eli Holstein to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Nowhere to go. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Running inside. It's Richard. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Holstein. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Miller. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Burrowing for yardage. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Makes the grab. It's Richard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Back's got it on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Plows his way ahead. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Richard. Nice move there. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
Gonna run it. It's Richard. Turning it on. He's past the marker. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Left side is Richard. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rush right in his face. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Buckeyes in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings and very much in the playoff mix. This team is closing in on 12-0. Talk about a special season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Out wide left, it's Bowman. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Here's Holstein to throw. Between the hashes, it's Barber. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Left side, it's Mosley. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Miller. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Throwing, Holstein spits it out to the back. And they will score! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Keep it on the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Churns into the pile. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Eli Holstein to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Holstein from the gun on third down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Hits inside. It's Richard. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Play fake, Holstein. Right side, it's Anderson. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Miller with the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Holstein. Comes down, it's Bowman. Not down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Push is ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Long way to go on second down. Holstein on the play fake. Unloads it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun on third down. Here's Holstein. Out wide left, it's Barber. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richard. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Quick give. It's Richard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Look out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. From the gun, it's Miller. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. On the delay, it's Richard. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That would be a devastating blow to their running attack if he can't shake this off. We'll check on his status as soon as we can. Running inside, it's Martin. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. This game about to be a wrap, and as we check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country, there will be changes next week because a loss like this one this late in the season can really be damaging. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got his man across the middle. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Looking for space, it's Martin. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Holds on, it's shot. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Richard. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. That's caught. It's Chandler. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right? Football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Holstein to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They go play action with Holstein. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Holstein. Left side is Anderson.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They'll get him down but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Caught, it's Wormley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, Holstein. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Again, Holstein. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Touchdown, Trojans! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. Tight end now in motion. Holstein to the air again. Rushes on. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Holds it, looking for a crease. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Final moments here. Massive upset brewing, and one that just might ruin the season for this team that came into this game ranked in the top 10. Defense all over it. This would be a monumental upset, a season-making victory, but on the other hand, in the top 10, lose one like this could ruin everything. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Eli Holstein to throw. Got a man, it's Mosley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Hey, you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Right side, it's Bowman. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. They'll move the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on 4th down here late in the 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Holstein on the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown Trojans! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
No-brainer this late in the game. Up by 1, you got to go for 2 and try to push it out to a 3-point edge. Holstein. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Chandler. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Wide open downfield. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Under pressure. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this.